All right, so the technique that I chose to do is the volitional stuttering technique, which involves purposefully stuttering instead of letting your stutter control you, so to speak. So they will take a word or a sound that they know they'll stutter on, and they will stutter on it purposely in a nice, easy way, so that way they reduce fear and are able to feel in control of the word and eventually develop through a hierarchy of it. The reason I like this approach and the reason I wanted to kind of practice using it is because I feel it really lines up in my theory as a SLP of stuttering is okay, and it's more of a stuttering modification technique, which involves not necessarily focusing on fluency, but just giving them the confidence to become an effective communicator rather than a fluent speaker. So that's the reason I chose this technique. Okay. Welcome back, Shelby.
Hi.
It's nice seeing you again. I know that we last time talked about how we wanted to look at your goals in speech and also wanted to look at the different types of disfluencies you were presenting with. And the biggest goal you mentioned was that you really wanted to kind of just build confidence in communicating. We talked about how fluency isn't necessarily curable, and that was something you had mentioned you'd come to terms with just recently. And so your goal is to not necessarily become fluent, but you just want to become confident doing things like talking on the phone or going out in public and talking with your friends or ordering coffee.
Yep.
Because you love your Starbucks, right? So considering all that, one of the approaches I want to try using with you is called the voluntary stuttering technique. I know it sounds kind of scary and almost honestly a little silly, but what we'll do is first we'll develop in kind of a hierarchy you might be familiar with, starting with something that you're a bit more comfortable with, and then building to those things like talking on the phone that you're not very comfortable with, targeting words that you can stutter on, and then building up and up and up, so that way you can feel more control and feel more confident. So the idea behind the approach is that if you use a stutter on a word that you might stutter on, it gives you the control over the word, and you can stutter with no tension, and you can say when you're going to start and when you're going to stop that stutter. So instead of that kind of fear of when is this going to stop, you know when it is, and it builds that confidence. Is kind of the theory behind the approach.
So I'm going to purposefully stutter?
Yes, you're going to purposely stutter. You're going to purposely stutter, and we're going to start off on just a word and a small sentence.
Okay.
So you're not going to do it for the whole sentence. It's just one word.
Okay.
It's going to sound like a stutter, so it should sound just like an easy stutter. The biggest concentration is on how it should feel. It should be easy, it should be relaxed, and there should be no physical tension. And so I'm going to just give you a couple examples, because I know it's a long-winded explanation. If I were to go to Starbucks and I prefer a chai tea, so I might say, I would like one chai tea, please. And right there, it was all relaxed. You didn't see like a tension of any veins, and it was just on that one word. And I could start it and stop it whenever I felt like it. Why don't you go ahead and give it a try?
Okay. Yesterday I went to the zoo.
Okay. How did you feel about that one?
I felt relaxed.
And did you feel any tension there?
I tried to reduce it as much as I could, so I felt more relaxed.
Oh, very cool. Very nice. Awesome. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.